The brain is the most complex, important organ of the human body, weighing about 1.3–1.4 kilograms. The brain manages vital functions such as thinking, learning, memory, perception of the senses, controlling the body's movements. It consists of three main parts: the cerebral cortex, the small brain, and the brain stem. The cerebral cortex is the center of conscious thought and decision-making. The small brain maintains balance, and the brainstem manages vital reflexes. It makes billions of connections throughout the body through nerve cells, or neurons, and transmits information quickly. The heart is a fist-sized muscle in the center of our rib cage that sets the rhythm of our lives. It pumps blood every corner of the body, beating on average 60 to 100 times a minute. This is how organs receive oxygen and nutrients, and waste materials are removed. Composed of 4 chambers. The work of the heart is controlled by electrical impulses. The lungs are the most important organs of our respiratory system and are located inside the rib cage, in 2 large sacs on the right and left. Their job is vital, to take oxygen from the air. When we breathe in, the air travels through the bronchioles to the alveoli, millions of tiny air sacs. The stomach is a muscular, bag-shaped digestive organ located in the upper left part of our abdomen. The stomach's job is to break down the food we eat and perform the first stage of digestion. When food reaches the stomach, it mixes with stomach acid and enzymes. With its muscular structure, it kneads and purees this mixture. This mixture is then sent to the small intestine. The stomach performs both physical and chemical digestion. The liver is the body's largest internal organ, is located in the right upper abdomen. It works like a chemistry laboratory. It processes the nutrients we take in, removes harmful substances, and detoxifies the body. It also helps digest fats by producing bile. It stabilizes blood sugar levels and stores vitamins. It breaks down and renders harmless alcohol. The kidneys are 2 small but powerful bean-shaped organs. They work like the body's filter. Every day, they filter about 180 liters of blood, removing harmful waste and excess fluid through urine. They also regulate blood pressure, balance electrolytes, and maintain acid-base balance in the body. Also produce hormones that support the production of red blood cells. The pancreas is a long and thin organ, located behind the stomach. It is critical for both digestion and hormonal balance. In terms of digestion, it helps break down carbohydrates, fats, and proteins with the enzymes it produces. It also regulates blood sugar levels by secreting hormones called insulin and glucagon. In other words, the pancreas both helps us digest the food. The small intestine is one of the longest and most important organs of our digestive system. It is about 6 to 7 meters long. It lies between the stomach and the large intestine, is where most of the digestion of the food we eat takes place. Breaks down food into small pieces with the help of enzymes. These nutrients are absorbed through its walls into the blood. Proper functioning of the small intestine is vital for a healthy life. The large intestine is the last stop of our digestive system and is about 1.5 meters long. It receives digested food waste from the small intestine and absorbs the water. This is how feces are formed. The large intestine also contains beneficial bacteria, helps produce certain vitamins, and strengthens our immune system. The regular functioning of the large intestine is extremely. The spleen is a silent but very important organ, located in the upper left side of our abdomen. Its job is to filter the blood to destroy harmful microorganisms. It also breaks down old, damaged blood cells, stores blood cells to produce new ones. It plays a particularly active role in fighting infections. We can live without the spleen, but our immune system works much stronger with it. The spinal cord is like a communication highway between. It is located in a protected tunnel inside the bones of the spine. It transmits orders from the brain to the muscles. It is also the center of our instantaneous reactions, such as reflexes. If the spinal cord is damaged, serious consequences such as paralysis may occur. The thyroid gland is a small but highly efficient organ, located at the front of our neck. It is shaped like a butterfly, produces hormones that control our metabolic rate. If the thyroid doesn't work properly, many symptoms can occur, such as weight gain, weakness, palpitations, or depression. In short, this little gland is like a secret conductor that regulates our entire body rhythm. Bone marrow is the soft, spongy tissue inside our bones. Produces all the blood cells in our body, so it is where red blood cells, white blood cells, and platelets are born. It keeps our immune system strong, helps us carry oxygen, and helps wounds to heal. Without bone marrow, the body would be defenseless. In short, this invisible tissue is one of the main sources of life. The eye is one of the most complex. It detects light rays, converts them into electrical signals that are sent to our brain. This allows us to see our surroundings in their colors. The eye is made up of different layers, such as the cornea. Protecting our eye health is essential to improve our quality of life. The ear is our organ of hearing and balance. The outer ear collects sound and transmits it to the middle ear. Small bones in the middle ear convert the sound into vibrations. The snail in the inner ear converts these vibrations into electrical signals and sends them to our brain via nerves. The ear makes it possible for us to both hear the world and stay in balance. The nose is the center of our sense of smell, forms the beginning of our respiratory system. The olfactory receptors in it detect molecules in the air. Smell is strongly linked to memory and emotions, which is why some smells can take us back in time. The nose also filters, cleans, humidifies, and warms the air, making it suitable for the lungs. A healthy nose is vital for both breathing and sense of smell. The tongue is a small but extremely powerful organ. The tongue is located in the oral cavity and consists of muscles. Thanks to the thousands of taste buds on the tongue, we can perceive the 5 basic tastes: sweet, salty, sour, bitter, and umami. Perceiving these flavors allows us not only to enjoy what we eat. The tongue also helps us swallow the food we eat by moving it around in our mouths. When we speak, the tongue shapes sounds to form words. From infancy, how we use our tongue determines it also works together with saliva production. In short, the tongue is at the center of many vital functions.